story about.
We have half a pound of beef chuck, 2 pounds of pork butt, and half a pound of pork fat. One tablespoon of pepper, 1 tablespoon of mustard seed, 2 teaspoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of mace, 1 teaspoon of sage, 1 tablespoon of salt. Now we are going to chop up the meat so we can put it in the freezer for about 45 minutes to firm it up a bit before we grind it. Now we need to grind up the tablespoon of pepper and the tablespoon of mustard seed. Mix all the spices. Teaspoons of garlic. This right here is a 2 horsepower meat grinder, which we'll be using to grind up our meat tonight. So I'll first show you how to assemble the meat grinder in the correct order. So the first thing you want to put in is your rotor. This right here is the blade. And here we're using a medium plate, so what that means is the size of the holes. We're using a 1/4 of an inch plate here for the bratwurst. And this thing to secure it. Now our meat is should be all firmed up in the freezer. We're ready to grind. Time to grind. Show the on switch over here. I got a nice bowl right here. Now I will combine our ground meat we have here with the spices that we measured out earlier and the garlic that we minced. Now that we have our basic sausage ready, we are going to store it overnight in order to let the flavors marinate, and tomorrow we will put it into casings. Here we have the hog casings, and now we will soak them. So now we will check the casing to see if it has any holes or lacerations. Water should come out the other end of the casing, and it looks like all the water goes all the way through, so there are no holes in this casing. Now we are frying up a little bit of the stuffing in order to make any adjustments of the seasoning if necessary. Good? Now we assemble the machine for stuffing. Rotor in first. Instead of the blade, we put in this thing here. Put the casing all the way on the nozzle of the funnel. At the end of the casing, tie a knot. Time to stuff. Oh, and we have a rupture. If your sausage wrapper is shut off the machine. Tie a knot in the end and restart.
How does it feel to be coordinated? I don't know.
Prepare the charcoal. Use hardwood charcoal. Soak the hickory and cherry wood. It's ready when you see the flames and the glowing coals on top. Oh yeah. Once the coals are in the wood box, try to get the temperature up to about 220. Put the wood in with the coals. Temperature's good, so now we put the sausage on to cook. The taste test. Delicious.